So this is Perdiki, or
Perdiki.
that's how they say Perdiki.
Perdiki.
I'm thinking maybe this is the restaurant in town. This church is very beautiful, very big for a small town. Mountain town. But it does look like the plants are just starting to bloom. So we encounter these apples. I think they're apples.
Oh, they're apples. Our travel started with Faros.
Yeah.
And ended with Faros.
Yeah, very similar landscapes. So our journey is complete in Icaria. A wonderful journey. I learned a lot, thought of a lot. Less stress, more fun, more nature. That's what we learned. It's a church. What was it?
Matrona.
Matrona.
Agio Matrona.
Agio Matrona. So Saint Matrona. And we left our luggage at our Airbnb. Very beautiful here. We came a bit early, right where the other people checked out, so I'm gonna just walk around Perdiki, see where the cool spots are. But it's amazing, you can see both sides of the sea, of the Ikarian Sea. You can see here to the right where Agios Kyrikos is, and to the left, when we'll go there, we'll see where the north side where we came from, Karavostamo. And yeah, we just left our Airbnb in Karavostamo, and wow, the host was the best host we've ever had. I mean, we have had great hosts also, but she was, oh my god, like even more generous than we expected. And right there at the top. So there's the basketball court by this church. It's very beautiful here. Peaceful. Also in Perdiki, I don't feel like there are many olive trees, but a lot of trees in general. Look at that vintage truck. Wow. Perdiki Icarus. Very interesting.
It's just an entrance to the church.
But maybe the building on the left, the same building where, that's probably, yeah, that's Fern, with the souvlaki and everything. So it's the only place that opens up at after 7 p.m. So if you came here without food, then you'll just have to do some fasting until 7 p.m. You can see the wind turbine on the hill right there, because it's pretty windy here, which is really nice, because even on a hot day, it's gonna...
I also read about Ikaria, the government of Greece, they're pushing to have more renewables energy on the island. So I think they're pushing more like wind
turbines,
I mean, that's the main thing that they can do, I guess, here, because it's quite windy.
Yeah.
So it's suitable for that. Because mostly they burn here, I think oil. I think they're burning oil to generate electricity.
Maybe coal? No?
I don't know. I think it's just oil based on what I read. But could be coal as well.
So is that all of Perdiki? Just this area around the church?
I guess so.
Or maybe...
I mean, there are probably some houses scattered here and there.
Yeah, maybe we'll look at the map and see, because I think there's probably another area we're missing.
Oh, look at that tunnel. It's just like canopy of trees.
Yeah, very green.
Yeah,
maybe we'll just walk around the trees, maybe find some mulberries to snack on. There should be some here. But even though it's, I mean, up higher here, right? That doesn't mean that the fruit is gonna ripen later, because it's still pretty warm here.
What's this?
Oh, look at those.
It's a strange looking fruit.
Can take a picture of it.
Yeah, and there's something inside.
Well, let's find out.
What it is. It's like you discover every day something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, all these oleander flowers everywhere. Are they just starting to bloom here? You can see the yellow flowers just blooming in full bloom on the mountainside. But yeah, I guess we're going there. So I'm not sure if that was the restaurant or not, but supposedly there's a restaurant somewhere. Isn't Acacia? Is that's it, right?
Yeah.
And it's poisonous, right?
No, I
think like
we
there's.
never added or anything. I know that honey is made from the flowers, but they have pods, so they're like kind of like a pea pods.
I just remember like
but we don't
stories
eat them.
of people eating acacia and dying from Russia that I heard. So I'm not sure if it's this or not, because if it is this, it had like very sweet, very sweet taste, and that's why people ate it and died. Yeah, I think that's it. Acacia, yeah.
Check that, but I have no internet.
It's okay.
Internet is spotty around Perdiki.
So we found a mulberry tree here, as they are everywhere. So it's late June, and it's perfect here right now. Perfectly ripe mulberries. So just walking down the road, I think this is the restaurant, because you can see a lot of tables and chairs, and these crates right here for food. So this is probably the restaurant.
What's interesting is there are no signs.
No signs, and I wonder if you can see anything inside. Hopefully
I mean, there are drinks.
so these bottles and stuff.
Oh, look at this old house.
Wow.
Small house. Similar to what we saw in Karavostama.
Very pretty. With the flowers. The Sparta flowers. Yeah, we saw these flowers in the store in photos. They were dried. And it looked like it was for tea or something, but we asked our host in Karavostama, and she said that it's these plants, the Sparta plants, flowers, I guess, are for the livestock, not for human consumption. So maybe it's medicinal. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, if livestock can eat it, there's like a 90% chance we can eat it too. So maybe there's some medicinal quality to these flowers.
It has pods.
Yeah, the benefit of staying in Perdiki especially, or just somewhere that gets the breeze from north to south, is that it's not that hot in the summer, because it's really hot sometimes and you're sweating, and at least this dries the sweat off you.
Would you like some cherries?
Cherries? Wow. Holy. And I was just saying that the ferns taste like honey mustard in the aftertaste. Oh, look at these cherries. What are they? Sour?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried a dessert, the spoon sweet made from them. Very delicious. The best spoon sweet is probably made from these cherries. Someone, just a stranger, with our host, we went to a stranger's house and they just gave these spoon sweets made from these cherries. Just very generous people here in Icaria. So we're continuing our walk through Perdiki. This is a smaller road. Less people, I guess, or less cars, I'd say. People there aren't a lot here anyways. But everyone's also really friendly, and it does seem like a village that people live in. I wonder where the hiking trails are, or you're just walking along the road. A lot of mulberries though. Maybe we'll find some more. This looks like a mulberry, but maybe it's a male plant. Yeah, you need 2 plants to get berries, so you can't just plant one. But it's very beautiful here. Almost like a wild area.
Yeah.
Is it cat?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, here's another one.
Another one? All around me. Spider web. Oh, see, it's right there.
Oh,
it's huge.
Yeah, it's me too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, spiders everywhere here. So let's go through these beautiful Sparta flowers. They're just blooming here. They smell very good. I hope the spider is not on me. Must be a huge spider. The web is really big. I mean, there's supposedly a road here. Hope we went in the right direction. It's like somebody's garden. But on Google there was a map to some church, I think. I don't know.
So we came across this church, walking off the road from Perdiki village, and it's not clear who's the saint for this church, who it's named after.
It's probably on the phone.
It's relatively small church. I wouldn't say it's very old, but it's quite old. Yeah, as expected.
It was interesting that in the south part, I guess, of Icaria, the churches were all open all the time. Maybe less crime, I don't know.
Who knows? Here's a small bell to call for prayer.
Or even in Rajas, when we went to the Pantalimon, Saint Pantalimon. It was also open.
So right after the church, we follow the small path, small road. There should be something building called Perdiki Tower. Not 100% sure what that is and what that's for, but
It's like a house.
yeah, it's someone's house, but there's a gate here and it's open, but all I see there is some sort of residential building, but there are ruins, some sort of ruins here. Yeah, like these over here. They maybe I can take a look at them. Well, it's not certain if it's a house or really a tower, but could be a tower. Looks old. Yeah, we've been walking and just noticed how much noise this wind turbine creates. It's pretty amazing. I didn't understand where that noise was coming from, but yeah, if you have many of them, I guess it could be annoying, the sound of constant wind turbine working, rotating. So yeah, so I'm not sure. I think that's someone's house. I see gardens and stuff, but this could be it. This could be the Perdiki Tower. So as we walk along the road in Perdiki, there are many fruits, cherries,
Sour cherries.
Sour cherries, then mulberries. The figs are not in season yet, but they will be in a month, maybe.
And some of these cherries are like wine.
Because they ripe on the sun, right here.
Right along the road.
Tons of them here.
We're circling Perdiki. All these roads.
So we came from here and we turning left to make a circle.
There should be less cars here, by the way. That was the main road, the other one.
So yeah, we deviated a little bit, but we'll be back in a circle to where we live. So we continue walking this road and it turned into a dirt road. So it's maybe it becomes impossible if there's a rain. But it's kind of nice. There's a shade from trees.
It goes through the other houses in the village, basically. That's what we're doing.
Maybe we'll find some more
Yeah, look,
food and supplies along the
maybe we'll
road.
gather some fern. Show you.
Yeah, we've been eating fern. What's the name of that fern?
Fiddlehead?
Fiddlehead?
Fiddlehead.
Fiddlehead.
Fiddle.
Fiddle.
Fiddlehead.
Like a small fiddle?
Yeah.
All right. So it's either edible and...
Not all fern are. So.
but this one in particular is.
But we only eat the young shoots.
Yeah, it's not like I'm ripping off the entire huge leaf and start chewing on it. It's I don't know.
Tough.
It's very tough, and I'm not sure if it's
Fibers.
good for you.
And the small one, the shoot, is very tender.
Yeah, it's kind of tasty.
Crunchy, slimy. Very good. Maybe we'll find some here.
Maybe, huh? Let's see.
So these look like old ones.
Yeah, these are old ones, but maybe here?
And you can distinguish them by like color sometimes, when they're light in color.
Yeah, they're like light green instead of dark green, as these leaves are. So these are too old.
Yeah. Yeah, right when you want to find them.
Yeah, you can't. That's
It's already late in the season too.
That's right.
So it's going to be hard. Oh, look here. You can show. These.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That's the top one.
So like this part.
You can actually take even more.
Yes, I'm just showing.
Yeah, no, I mean like you can actually eat even more. So even further you can take it.
So these leaves, they're quite small, and yeah, so you can eat them.
Yeah.
Hold. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I see for now. Oh no, here's some more. So this is actually even better. Yeah, like this.
Yeah, nice and crunchy. Maybe we'll pick some more and we'll show you a whole bunch.
So the road turned into paved one, and we continue walking.
Doesn't that hill look like Iceland?
Yeah, that hill over there. Yes, barren. But there it's much more humid and there's more grass growing there. So right now it's kind of barren there. So comparatively, even Iceland is greener. But it's beautiful. You have these like walls of greener bushes and trees, blooming Sparta flowers, plants. St. John's Wort plant that we were talking about. It's a medicinal herb. Helps against, as Christina said, against depression. But I remember using it when you get some sort of flu or sickness, coughing. Our host told us that you can actually use like an oil infusion and make like oil out of it and use it on skin. I didn't understand exactly for what purpose, suntan or just smooth skin or treat some skin conditions, not sure, but here it is, growing just in the middle of rocks, just like that. So we continue our circle around the Perdiki village.
We could have taken a shortcut.
Yeah, make a turn left to the left turn, but this looks real pretty. These Sparta flowers are blooming right now.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's like yellow. It's like dandelions in Quebec, Canada. And we were visiting Charlevoix, and there were fields and fields and fields of dandelions there. So beautiful. So these are like dandelions adopted to Greek island of Ikaria. Village of Perdiki. So here we are, gathered some. And,
They have these like turned up leaves at the ends.
Curled up.
So they're very crunchy. Tender and crunchy.
Try some.
You can see they're light green. Well, these have wilted somewhat. I was holding them. Very delicious. Very neutral in taste.
So here's another church that we came across. Again, not sure who is it named after. But the interesting thing is, so the churches that have bells, right, to call to the prayer. And this one, it has it right here. It's hanging on the, I guess, not sure what this tree is, but right here.
There's some kind of tower. But it seems to be ancient. After this church, look at all these thistle flowers here. Very beautiful. There's a beautiful road here. Oh, you can see the airport from here. That's incredible. There you go. And Icaria, the small town with the hot spring, is there. Here's the church. A lot of churches in this small town. Wonder if it's open. So here we are a bit closer to this tower. Wonder what it is. So here's the dramatic tower.
Reminds me of Dracana.
Yeah, a little similar to Dracana. Maybe they were all built around the same time. Dracana. This tower. It's very beautiful though. And I can see your house from here. With the church. Beautiful views here. Reminds me of Alfaros here. And we're now going to this house up ahead, right after the tower. Wonder what it is. It's very peaceful here. Oh, it's not a house, it's like a underground something. It's kind of creepy. What is that? Storage or something?
Any idea what that would be?
Storage for like arms maybe? I don't know.
Yes, looks like. We can go on top of it.
So this kind of mound. beautiful views here. A lot of trails down below as well. You can see the tower from down here. So we're gonna go back there and back to the church, the big church, where our Airbnb is. Our host there, he also gave us some homemade wine, which was very nice of him. I'm gonna try that tonight. But it was interesting, he said it's around 14% degrees alcohol, which is a lot for a white wine. We'll see how it is.